You love sugar. I get it. It's sweet, it's everywhere, and it's basically legal crack in a cupcake wrapper. But here's the problem. Sugar isn't just harmless fluff. It's the clingy X that keeps showing up in your bloodstream, wrecking your metabolism, your energy, and your chance at avoiding diabetes. So, let's talk about how to break your sugar addiction, lower blood sugar, and maybe, just maybe, say no more diabetes for good. Segment 1. Is sugar addiction real, or just a dramatic excuse for eating donuts? Spoiler alert, it's very real. Sugar hijacks your brain's reward system, lighting up dopamine pathways like a Christmas tree. That's the same system that gets revved up with drugs like cocaine. Yes, cocaine. And you thought your late-night ice cream binge was harmless. When you eat sugar, your brain gives you a high five. Then it asks for another one, and another. Before you know it, you're in a toxic relationship with your snack drawer. Segment 2. Why you're wired to crave sugar like it's a survival skill, because it was. Back in the caveman days, sugar was rare. If you found something sweet, you ate the whole thing, because it might be the only sugar you'd see for weeks. Your brain learned that sweet equals survival. Fast forward to today, where sugar is in everything from cereal to spaghetti sauce, and we're still wired like we're foraging in the jungle. It's not your fault you crave it, but it is your problem to fix. The good news? You can rewire your brain. Segment 3. The perks of quitting sugar, besides bragging rights. When you finally ditch the sweet stuff, some wild things start to happen. Your energy levels stabilize. Goodbye 3 p.m. zombie slump. Your brain fog lifts. You start remembering where you left your phone. Your weight finally starts to respond to those crunches you've been doing since 2008. Most importantly, your blood sugar levels balance out, slashing your risk of prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Basically, you stop feeling like a half-charged phone and start living like someone who doesn't need 3 naps a day. Segment 4. So, how do you break the cycle without crying into a donut box? Here's your sugar detox starter pack. Ditch the obvious culprits: soda, pastries, candy. Yes, even the organic ones. Read labels like a detective. If it ends in ose, glucose, sucrose, dextrose, it's sugar wearing a fake mustache. Eat real food. Protein, healthy fats, fiber. They keep your blood sugar stable and your cravings in check. Hydrate. You might not be hungry. You might just be thirsty, or bored, or emotionally compromised. Still, drink the water. Sleep like it's your job. Sleep deprivation makes sugar cravings 10 times worse. Science said so. Crowd out, don't cut cold turkey. Slowly increase whole foods while decreasing sugar, unless you enjoy mild rage and carb sweats. The sweet perks of ditching sugar. Spoiler, life gets better. So, what actually happens when you stop treating your bloodstream like a sugar fountain? Well, a lot. Your body throws a little internal party, minus the cupcakes. Here's what you can look forward to when you break your sugar addiction and start lowering blood sugar like a boss. 1. Say goodbye to belly fat, and your muffin tops leases up. Research doesn't lie. When you cut back on sugar, you lose fat, especially around the belly, aka the emergency dessert storage. That's not just about looking better in jeans. It's about lowering your diabetes risk and dodging dangerous visceral fat. 2. Energy that lasts. No more sugar crash faceplants. Sugar gives you that quick jolt, then leaves you like a bad date, exhausted, cranky, and questioning your choices. Ditching sugar means fewer insulin spikes, more stable blood sugar, and energy you can count on from breakfast to bedtime. 3. A heart that actually likes you again. Sugar messes with your heart like an emotional soap opera. Inflammation, high blood pressure, weight gain, they all pile on. But when you cut sugar, you dramatically reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease. Your heart literally beats with gratitude. 4. Your immune system wakes up from its sugar coma. Yep, sugar puts your immune cells into nap mode. The more sugar you eat, the more your body's defense system checks out. Cut the sugar, and suddenly your immune system's back on duty like it just got promoted. 5. Your skin stops freaking out. If you've been playing whack-a-mole with pimples, sugar might be the real culprit. Excess insulin from sugar consumption boosts oil production and inflammation. Lower sugar equals lower insulin equals clearer skin. Your mirror will notice. 6. Your gut flora throws a garden party. High sugar feeds the nasty gut bacteria. Low sugar, fiber-rich diets? They feed the good guys. A happy gut microbiome means better digestion, better immunity, and even better mood. So yes, quitting sugar can literally make you a nicer person. 7. Your brain gets a performance upgrade. Sugar fog is real. That post-lunch haze where you forget your own passwords? That's high blood sugar dulling your mental sharpness. Cut back, and you unlock better focus, sharper memory, and more I'm crushing it moments. So, what happens when you dump sugar? AKA the sugar breakup blues. Quitting sugar sounds heroic, and it is. But let's not sugarcoat it. Pun absolutely intended, it's not always a smooth ride. Some people kick the habit and feel like a new human within days. Others? Not so much. Depending on how deep you were in your sugar romance and how your dopamine system reacts to the breakup, you might hit a few speed bumps on the road to lower blood sugar and better health. Here's what you might experience, so you're not caught off guard thinking you're dying when you're really just detoxing from donuts. 1. Mood swings. The sugar dragon is angry. Less dopamine equals less feel-good. Juice equals you may temporarily feel like a grumpy cat in a thunderstorm. Totally normal. No, your coworkers don't actually hate you. You're just on day 3 without cookies. 2. Anxiety or irritability. Sugar crash meets hormone drama. Without sugar, your blood glucose may dip as your body rebalances. Result? You might get snappy, shaky, or just generally unpleasant. Let your friends know you're detoxing. Or wear a sign. 3. Sleep drama. Your brain's adjusting its playlist. Some folks get restless nights, weird dreams, or wake up at ungodly hours wondering what year it is. It's just your sleep cycle syncing up with your new, sugar-free status. It gets better, promise. 4. Brain fog. Wait, what were we talking about? You may notice concentration issues early on. Focusing on tasks might feel like trying to herd cats. Your brain's recalibrating. Hang tight. 5. Cravings everywhere, not just for sugar. You might find yourself staring longingly at potatoes, rice, or even plain bread like they're chocolate cake. That's your body begging for its usual quick fix. Don't fall for it. You're breaking the cycle. 6. Weird physical stuff. The sugar hangover is real. You might feel tired, a little nauseated, or dizzy. This isn't your body malfunctioning. It's healing. Think of it as maintenance mode. Your system is clearing out the sugar cobwebs. Good news? It's all temporary. These symptoms usually pass in a few days to a couple of weeks, and most are mild, not meltdown-worthy. Better still, many of them can be avoided or minimized with a smart sugar detox strategy, which we'll get into next. How to quit sugar without turning into a gremlin. You want to quit sugar, but you also want to avoid crying in a dark room with a spoonful of peanut butter at midnight. Totally fair. Here's how to break your sugar addiction without feeling like a medieval prisoner. These strategies are simple, doable, and designed to keep your sanity intact while you work on lowering blood sugar and kicking the no more diabetes plan into gear. 1. Be realistic. This isn't a sugar exorcism. Don't go full cold turkey unless you enjoy mood swings and regret. Instead, reduce sugar gradually, week by week. Take it slow, cut back little by little, and you'll barely notice you're in detox until your pants fit better. 2. Skip the sugary sips. Yes, even your beloved caramel latte. That soda? Liquid sabotage. That sweet tea? Dessert in disguise. Replace them with fizzy water and a slice of citrus or cucumber. Fancy, refreshing, and won't send your insulin on a roller coaster. Craving sweet coffee or tea? Start by having your sugar each week until it's gone. Still need a flavor kick? Sprinkle in some cinnamon. It's naturally sweet and actually helps regulate blood sugar. Boom! Functional spice. 3. Find the sneaky sugar ninjas. Hint, they're in your healthy snacks. Learn to read labels like you're decoding ancient runes. If it ends in os, it's sugar and a fake mustache. Ditch ultra-processed foods and opt for things with ingredients your grandma could pronounce. Pro tip, fat-free often just means sugar bomb. 4. Skip the fake sweet stuff. Sorry, diet soda lovers. Artificial sweeteners are like toxic relationships. They seem sweet at first, but leave your body confused and craving more. Instead, go for natural sweeteners like stevia, monk fruit, or a little honey. But remember, these are training wheels, not a forever solution. We're aiming for freedom, not replacement addiction. 5. Fuel up smart. Fiber, protein, and fat are your sugar shield squad. Sugar calories are like that flaky friend. Fun, but totally unreliable. You're hungry again in 20 minutes. On the other hand, fiber, protein, and healthy fats keep you full, satisfied, and less likely to gnaw on your keyboard by 4 p.m. Load up on veggies and fruit, the kind with real fiber, not fruit juice. Include protein from meat, fish, eggs, tofu, whatever works for you. Add healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocado. You'll feel like a stable, functional adult, and your cravings will fade faster than a TikTok trend. Sugar withdrawal survival kit, aka don't panic, just prepare. All right, you've cut the sugar, you're surviving the mood swings, and your cravings are loud enough to file noise complaints. So what now? Time to level up. Here's how to boost your body, support your energy, and avoid turning into a human marshmallow craving machine while you break sugar addiction and keep your blood sugar calm and steady. 1. Nutritional support, because broccoli alone might not cut it. One of the top sugar detox complaints? Fatigue. Like I could nap on a treadmill levels of tired. To fight that, B vitamins are your energy squad. They help power your cells like little biological espresso shots. Chromium can help reduce those persistent sugar cravings by stabilizing blood sugar swings. Feeling mentally foggy or sad? Try 5-HTP or tryptophan, amino acids that boost serotonin, a feel-good brain chemical that sugar usually impersonates. This is like switching from a bad actor to the real deal. Always check with a healthcare provider before popping pills, but these can seriously help during the withdrawal phase. 2. Stay hydrated. No, wine doesn't count. You used to reach for soda, now reach for H2. Oh yes. Aim for at least 2 liters a day. More if you're sweating or live somewhere that feels like an oven. Hydration doesn't just keep you alive, kind of important. It also reduces cravings and improves digestion, energy, and mental clarity. Bonus: every time you drink water, you're not drinking sugar. Look at you already winning. 3. Sleep like it's your superpower, because it is. If you're not sleeping well, your hunger hormones go full chaos mode. Leptin, the I'm full signal, drops. Gremlin, the feed me now signal, skyrockets. That combo makes you crave sugar like you're starring in a Snickers commercial. In one study, people who slept poorly ate 300 more calories the next day. And spoiler, it wasn't broccoli. Prioritize quality sleep to lower blood sugar, avoid cravings, and give your willpower a fighting chance. 4. Move that body, dopamine without dessert. Exercise is nature's way of saying, you can feel awesome without Oreos. It boosts dopamine just like sugar, but healthier. It improves mood, reduces stress, and makes you feel like you've got your life together. Plus, it helps balance insulin levels, critical when your goal is no more diabetes. You don't have to become a triathlete. A walk, some stretching, a dance in your kitchen, it all counts. Craving sugar? Outsmart it like a pro. Okay, real talk. Even with all the prep in the world, sometimes you're just this close to diving face first into a cookie. But don't panic. There are smart ways to satisfy sweet cravings without wrecking your progress or your pancreas. 1. Nature's candy. Fruit, aka sweetness with benefits. When a sugar craving hits hard, grab some berries, pineapple, or stone fruits. They're naturally sweet, but also packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, unlike that donut, which just has regret. Fruit satisfies your sweet tooth and keeps your blood sugar more stable than processed junk. It's sweet, but it's also smart, kind of like you. 2. Train your taste buds with a bitter backup. Here's a weird but true trick. Bitter foods can actually reduce sugar cravings. Think leafy greens like arugula, kale, and Brussels sprouts. A splash of apple cider vinegar. A few olives or artichokes. Bitter flavors help retrain your palate, making sugary stuff seem less appealing over time. Bonus? These foods also support liver health and digestion. Your body will love you. 3. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. Let's be real. Cutting sugar is hard, but you're not aiming for perfection. You're aiming for progress. One step at a time, one swap at a time, one less soda at a time. It's about making decisions that support your energy, your clarity, and your future self yelling, "No more diabetes." 4. Pro tip. Get support. You don't have to white-knuckle this. Talk to a practitioner, health coach, or anyone who knows what they're doing. Hint, not your friend who lives on cupcakes and Red Bull. Having a plan and a pro in your corner makes all the difference. So if you're tired of sugar crashes, belly bloat, and your energy disappearing by 2 p.m., it's time to break the sugar addiction. You got the tools. You got the plan. And now, you've got no more excuses. Hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your toughest craving, and let's do this together, one smart swap at a time. Your blood sugar, your brain, and your taste buds will thank you.